ISE 2024, and I'm here with my really good friend, Mark, the bearded tech Skehan. How you doing, Mark?
It's good, mate. I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah, very well. Have you enjoyed Barcelona so far?
Oh, look, I love Barcelona. It's the second year, second ISE in Barcelona for me. Well, it's the second ISE in Barcelona, so anyway. But I really enjoy it. It's a great venue. So many halls, 1,300 exhibitors. Like, it's the bomb, this place.
It's been really busy. I've been walking around doing lots of different interviews, and I've not seen it so busy. And also, the conversations I've been having, I feel like there's less tire kickers around.
Yeah, probably. Well, do you know the funny thing was, I was at 10 a.m. this morning when they were counting down out there. I'm going, oh, there's all these people with their cameras trying to get, time lapses and all this sort of stuff, and they'll all come in at 10 o'clock, and no one did. It was like everyone worked out last year, because 10 o'clock was mayhem. I don't know if you remember last year. 10 o'clock was absolutely crazy. So everyone's gone, oh, we'll wait this year. We'll wait till 11 or 12 before we all come in. Well, all they did was move the mayhem backwards an hour, and so there wasn't many people coming through the door at 10, and I think they all just swarmed in 11 and 12, which was evident through the stands. You could see all the stands get busy just circa sort of just before lunchtime. So. Yeah.
So, have you seen any interesting sort of education? Because I know you do a lot of education stuff back in Oz. What have you seen so far that's kind of tickled your fancy?
Well, I've spent most of my day doing exactly what you're doing, so not a great deal. Do you know, I'm a massive ViewSonic fan, and the reason for that is I like them as a company and what's behind them and all sorts of stuff. So I'll always be partial to that. The thing that always gets me is wolf vision, right? And I think it's whether it's not represented as strongly as it should be in Australia or whatever, but they have such a big suite of products and really focused in education. And I'm really sort of interested to dig into what they've got going on. They've got some really funky stuff happening, so we'll check that out. There's LED aplenty.
Yeah. Have you seen those
transparent? Well, how's the front? There's the front window.
It's done well.
It's a great use case, isn't it? It's where you use that. I mean, the architects must be absolutely chomping at the bit to start putting that into jobs. What about you? What have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen. Actually, funny enough, I've been here for a few days because I've got a bit of contractors pass and stuff like that. So I've gone around.
Where's your media pass?
Well, I haven't got a media pass. I've got like some other type of. I'll cut that bit out. So.
Don't cut that out.
So I've seen some really interesting stuff in Hall 5. I saw a Chinese manufacturer, I can't remember their name, but they're doing this streaming product, very much like the Black Magic.
Yes.
But it's got display built in and a T-bar. And it's coming in at about $500 SRP.
Right.
And that's
nice.
A very competitive price. And then they've also got a separate little display unit, and what's unique about that really is the software, because with that, like on some software you can double tap and you can zoom into a certain section of the shot.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they've got and then implemented within that, and I thought that was quite the right price point for the right use case. I mean, obviously we do a lot of live streaming. For what we're doing is, I thought that was quite innovative, and that was cool. I've seen some really nice software. I think System Tech.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got some. They're a kind of company that from back in the day they were involved in broadcasting, audio and stuff. Yeah. I'm an audio guy, and I remember them. They've developed coming to DSP, and now they're doing like a lot of signal distribution. That's some interesting control systems they've got. SY Electronics, they've got again very intuitive control system and keyboard. Think that they've kind of gone really intuitive, easy to set up. So, for example, you don't need to go and get massive education like you would on a Crestron system or an Extron system to be able to program one of these. Yeah. And it's got lures, just kind of drag and drop, sort of very intuitive, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's what I've seen so far. I haven't been to all of the different halls, but from what I've seen, that's cool.
So do you think there's an overall theme? Like in years gone by, it's been the year of AI and whatever. Do you think there's an overall theme this year that sort of
control is what I've seen most of. I'll go to Hall 5 And like 2 years ago, you'd be hard pressed to find very many AVoverIP. Now you can't go to a stand without an AVoverIP solution control. Control, I think, is a big thing that I've seen. You know, AMX, SY Electronics system. There's so many different people now coming up, and they're playing nice. They're not trying to, you know, get you into their walled garden as they were.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of something like, say, AMX Muse, right? It's all just C# or whatever Java and all that sort of stuff. It's very basic, standard computer programming languages that you can just get from a kid that's coming out of uni that's just done some basic programming. So I agree. I think, look, you look at companies like Sony. I think they've got 35 partners that they're playing nice with. Sennheiser, playing nice with companies like Lightware and just about anyone who's, you know, like Lumens, and they're putting their microphones in and making sure they all play nice together. So that's I thought that was going to be last year, but it was probably the start of it. But this year I think it's definitely everyone's like just staying with they're kind of just staying in their lane and do what they do well. Sennheiser in particular for me, I just think they're so good at what they do. They're great engineering. They're staying in their lane, do what they do well, and then just open up their platform to go, how do we play nice with you?
Zilliqa is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
That partnership between Sennheiser and that, you know, burgeoning new company Zilliqa, and they've kind of created that. And I think if you remember, one of the, you know, when we came onto your podcast, we were talking about where our vision was about, you know, strategic relationships. Think about the entire project, not just your part of the project. And now we're seeing that now. A lot of these companies are now working and realizing it's not just about their part of the solution. Who else do we partner up with that do what, you know, let's say do the cabling really well, or they might do the software really well, might do the audio really well, that we can partner up with, and we can open up our API and, you know, share things. And we're seeing that now.
Well, it's the world of APIs now, isn't it? Yeah, that API is the key acronym, I think. So that's what opens it up and makes everything play nice.
So where are we going out tonight then?
Mate, I'm not the local. Jet lag kicked my butt, last couple of days, but so I'm coming good now. So, you know,
we've got to go out at some point this week.
We'll get a couple of beers in.
Give us a call, and then we'll go out and see the sights here, and maybe the beach. Maybe, you know, I'll show everyone my beach body.
Did you wax first?
No, it's raw and ready, man.
Oh, sweet as. All right, mate.
All right,
beautiful.
lovely.
Thanks,
mate. Take care.